Hello, members of Five Nine Gaming. We are back for another video, and today we are talking about a very special topic. Well, at least if you're into the whole first-person shooters, Destiny kind of area, MMO style type of games. But I am your host, Talon, and today I am joined by Sly. Sly, go and say hello, man. He's like Toon, obviously, sometimes. So sometimes you can't tell who's who sometimes. Anyway, guys, today we are talking about the brand new season of The Chosen for Destiny 2, which is coming out on the 9th of February. Now, Bungie updated their website about a couple days ago, but just due to scheduling and everything, we had, I live in Japan, Sly lives in the US, so scheduling and everything. But we wanted to get this video out, give you guys all the information, dates, when the update can be expected to come, when downtime will be, so you don't have to worry about trying to log on or anything, and just kind of give your overall thoughts and opinions on this kind of thing and what we're expecting from it and, all that kind of stuff. But don't forget, as always, if you want to catch us over on the Five Nine Gaming Twitch channel, we actually do stream Destiny every week on Monday, either Monday mornings or Monday nights. Again, check the schedule when you go over to Twitch. You'll see it right there every week. But we do that every week, and then we'll also be having a special season of The Chosen kind of stream next weekend sometime. We don't know the exact date just yet. We'll put it down in the comments and we'll pin it when we know a better time after this video has been released and everything. But we hope to see you there, and if you happen to be a big Destiny player, then maybe come in and join us. We are actually trying to potentially do a raid eventually in the future as well. So if you're an avid player on PC, then let us know, and maybe you'll be able to join us sometime. But anyway, Sly, why don't you go ahead and go over the main roadmap that Destiny has given us so far. So we are currently looking at the picture that you see on the screen right now. Go ahead and give us kind of the breakdown real quick, Sly, of what we have see right here.
All right, sure. So on February 9th, so the day that it goes live, we will be getting Behemoth and Hailstone Battlegrounds. We will also be getting the return of the Devil's Lair and Fallen Saber strikes from Destiny 1. If you guys remember those, everyone should remember Devil's Lair. It was the first ever strike, alpha, beta, and base game. And then the Helm comes online. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but it does look a little interesting. Hopefully, it does provide us with some interesting stuff. Also, on February 9th, we will be getting the start of the Stasis Aspect quest. So for those of you who have looked at your Stasis and you see your little aspects on the far right, the quest for those will start to begin on the 9th as well. February 12th is when Trials begins. We will get new armor, weapons, and other stuff. On the 16th, we will be getting Cleansing Battleground. Not sure if that's going to be PvP or not. I don't know if it will be.
I doubt it will be, but yeah, hard to say.
Yeah. The 23rd is the Oracle Battleground, along with Iron Banner, so that's looking like PvP stuff. And then on March 23rd, we will be getting a new strike called Proving Grounds, which opens for Season Pass holders alongside an Iron Banner. March 30th, we will be getting the Proving Grounds strike to enter the playlist for all players, and we will be also getting the Nightfall as well. And then April 13th is Iron Banner. The 20th to May 9th is the Guardian Games, and then on May 7th to 9th is the closing ceremony of the Guardian Games.
All right, so a lot of stuff to go through there. So again, you guys probably saw that picture up on the screen as we were talking about it. But if you wanted to be able to look at it a little bit more in detail, besides just simply pausing the video, link will be down in the description below. You want to go check out all the details if you happen to miss something, or you're listening to this and you're just like, wait, I want to go back, check this all out. Again, all that stuff down below. So, all right. So obviously, lots of stuff coming. New strikes for one. For once, I think I speak for a lot of players. We get a new strike, which is really, really nice. New PvE activity, new armor, new weapons, all that fun stuff. Personally, for me, I'm a little sad that we're not getting any kind of PvP stuff besides just simply Iron Banner returning and that kind of thing. We could probably make a whole video on itself, so I'm not going to get into too much, stuff when it comes to PvP and everything.
Oracle Battleground kind of looks PvP-esque.
It can, but again, I'm not gonna, just assume that it is. I'm gonna wait to see when it comes out and everything. So, out of all this stuff, Sly, what are you most excited for, though?
I really want to see what the Helm is, because Destiny is like very, what's the word I'm looking for? Not really known, but they've done like really cool stuff like Niobe Labs or during Season of the Dawn. I don't remember what it was called because I took my hiatus during that. It was like some memories like Labyrinth or something. Like they're very known for having like these like unique style things in the game. So I'm just really interested to see what the helm is and like what it does.
Right.
I don't mind Devil's Lair and Saber coming back because I actually did kind of miss that stuff. And I'm really looking forward to the Proving Grounds strike just to see how that goes.
Yeah, I think for me personally, the brand new strike, that's probably what I'm most excited for out of this little roadmap that they've given us so far. I do admit, though, Helm definitely looks intriguing. I hope it's not just simply a little place in the tower and that's about it. Like, I really hope it is something extra. I'm interested to see what the battleground is. I'm not going to, get super hyped about something that is maybe potentially PvP, and then it turns out to not be. But I would definitely say the strike, in my opinion, is what I'm most excited for. So
because we're getting 3 different battlegrounds, so...
Right.
It's possible one of them is PvP.
Right, exactly. All right, guys, so moving away from the roadmap now, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the more details that Bungie has laid out for us in terms of what we can expect from this season. And the first thing, of course, is new weapons, or maybe some of them are new weapons technically, but some of them are old to players if you play Destiny 1 and everything. I'm, of course, talking about Spoils of War. So on the website right now, and you'll see the picture in front of you on the screen, says Season of the Chosen is delivering some shiny new things for you to collect. We already spilled the beans that the first time some of your favorite weapons from Destiny 1 are showing up in Destiny 2 as rewards for completing the Nightfall ordeal. Here's the lineup. We got the Swarm, Palindrome, and Shadow Price. Woo! So
I love my Shadow
so
Price.
Sly's happy about this one. Which one are you most excited for?
Shadow Price.
That definitely looks like a good assault rifle right there. I'm definitely looking forward to that. I am curious though. Did you ever get to use the hand cannon back in Destiny 1?
It was so stupidly good.
Okay, so it's really good. So we'll have to see exactly what they're going to do here with potential rerolls and everything, or buffs, or any kind of thing like that. Did they really change it, or was it literally just the same weapon? We'll have to wait and see. But one little interesting note here, it says under the Nightfall, it says the ordeal weapons may have a chance to drop at the end of the activity depending on your metal, platinum, gold, etc., and difficulty. Master difficulty will give you the highest chance at a drop of the base version of these weapons. Adept difficulty weapons may have a chance to drop at the end of a Grand Master Nightfall when they go live later in the season. Drop chance also depends on your metal. Slay enough champions to hit platinum and you will have a high chance at an adept weapon.
So basically, because platinum, for those that don't play or just don't play enough, platinum is you have to kill every single champion in the Nightfall. That is how you hit platinum.
Yep.
But so, if you're doing something like Grandmaster, you're wanting to kill those champions anyways because they will delete you.
Yeah. Oh, those. I mean, if you guys have watched any of our streams, you know that champions, they doesn't matter what level you are, what weapons you got. Sometimes, if you one wrong mistake, sometimes and there's like, oh, boom, your like,
soul is mine.
Your soul is mine, basically. So. Definitely looking to see what these weapons can do. I know some people always kind of scoff at the whole bringing back weapons from Destiny 1, but I mean, in the end, it's at least they're different weapons, especially with the whole sunset thing that happened. I know a lot of people were not a fan of the sunsetting, so I'm not excusing it or anything, saying that it, to some people it still might look lazy, which I totally understand, but at least we're getting something. Right.
They are giving you new stuff to farm for the Nightfall because they sunset all those Nightfall weapons, so they're giving you stuff to farm. This is starting it at least.
It's at least starting, and I get a feeling probably in the next 4 to 5 months, we'll see like, oh, this is what the vision for all of this was supposed to be, right? It's unfortunately I think maybe a bit of the downside when it comes to drip feeding content and everything. It's like you don't see the big picture at the beginning, and then at the very end, hoping it's just like, oh, that's what we were looking for. Okay, got it.
You're really hoping that light at the end of the tunnel isn't just a train coming your way.
Exactly. All right, guys, on top of that, we also do actually have some extra new weapons coming in the forms from Hot Pursuit and then also from Trials. Sly, why don't you go ahead and tell us exactly what we can expect from Trials especially?
Sure. So quickly, just going over Hot Pursuit. If you guys did play this season and you remember the Adore Sniper, we are getting a hand cannon called Salvager's Salvo. It's you unlock it the same way you do Adored. You choose between Strikes, Crucible, or Gambit. You do the quest, you get the gun. That's all we know about it for now. We'll have different ornaments for it from additional quests, but that's about it. So moving on to trials. So we are getting 3 new weapons. We are getting a pulse rifle, we are getting a hand cannon, and we are getting a sword. Granted, they do look reskinned because that sword looks like the Temptation's hook.
It seriously does. Yes. I was just like, have I seen that design before?
Hand cannon, I don't know if that's a reskin. It could be, but I'm not going to say anything. Pulse rifle, though, is 100%, what was it called from Destiny 1? It was the Trials one. I can't remember what it's called. It's escaping my mind. It's something. But I like this design for pulse rifles. It's not the Trials, it's just how the outline of the gun looks. Like, that's my favorite, so I'm looking forward to it. On top of these weapons, we are getting brand new Trials armor sets. The Titan looks alright. Hunter looks very Pharaoh-esque. Yeah, menacing. Pharaoh-esque. And then the Warlock looks chill, pretty much.
You know, as a Warlock main, I got to step in here for a second. I'm not a fan of the helmet. I'm just not.
I'm not, I like that chest. I like the chest piece.
Oh, chest piece is definitely bad. Definitely like it, but I'm not a fan of the helmet. So, but I definitely agree with your other perceptions of the armor itself. So
I really want that Hunter helmet on my Titan. It looks so good. The helmet looks bad on Warlock and Titan. That Hunter just got blessed, man.
There we go. Also on top of that, guys, though, we are going to be getting obviously some new things for your Ghost, for your Sparrow, and your ship as well. Is there a way that we can go ahead and get these, or do we not really know about that just yet?
They do say that the shell drop chances increase as you win matches. It increases when you hit 3, 5, and 7, and then flawless each week. Ship and Sparrow drop chances increase every time you go flawless.
Okay. All right.
I don't know if that's once per week or like if you just go flawless multiple times in a week.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to wait and see on that one.
Yeah.
Because as we saw with like the current Hawk Moon mission that's going on right now, which hopefully they will be changing sometime, but you can only do that once a week right now. But originally people thought you could do it just as much as you wanted. We'll wait and see what they're going to do.
Yeah, I'm still hearing mixed things on it. I'm not entirely sure myself yet. But on top of all this trial stuff, we are getting, what is that, 2, 4? We are getting 6 new weapons. They do look Dreaming City style. So if they are bringing that back, that's really cool. It could also be maybe trial stuff because this kind of can look like a Trials-esque look from Destiny 1. We really don't know how to get them yet, but they did say we will be getting several new additions to our arsenal ready for the taking. We're getting a sidearm, sniper, rocket, fusion, bow, and SMG. SMG, thank you, because I mostly main that because it helps with ad clearing. But other than that, we don't know how to get these 6 weapons yet.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely look cool. And like you said, they definitely have that kind of like dreaming of the city, esque to it. But we'll have to wait and see exactly what's going to happen here. So, all right, guys, stepping away from the weapons, which I know everyone is always excited about for getting new weapons and everything, we're going to quickly talk about the Cult of the Aeon. So it says right here at the very beginning of the topic on the website in the link down in the description below, as we mentioned before, the team has come up with some cool plans to shake up the Aeon suite of exotics. Here it is straight from the Destiny dev team on what you can expect when you equip these arms. So Sly, you want to go ahead and go over a couple of those real quick?
Sure. So basically they wanted to create 3 things. Create role-based mechanics that reward you for doing the things that your role is supposed to be good at. Create mechanics that reward other players on your fire team when you fulfill your role. And then give your fire team incentive for each player to take on a different role. So what they pretty much did is that they decided to take a page out of the Armor 2.0 book and give the 3 exotics, because 1 for each class, their own unique mod sockets and slots. So I'll just quickly go over what these are. I don't know specifically yet which ones these fall on, but you can probably theorize, or whoever it is. So this first one is called Sect of Force. The first mod is rapid precision hits with a weapon temporarily increases your reload speed and weapon swap speed. So you're essentially getting the rapid hit perk. And And then the special cult mod is when you stun a champion or defeat a boss slash mini boss, your nearby fire team members gain a burst of grenade and melee energy. Aeon cult allies who do not have the Sect of Force role equipped also gain a burst of super energy.
Oh, not bad. Not bad at all.
So the next one is Sect of Insight. Successive precision weapon takedowns have a chance to drop an orb of power for your allies. Thank you. And then the... Yeah, can you tell when you really want to keep... Well, when you're playing a role like Titan Bubble or Warlock, well, you want your super a lot, so...
That's true. Yeah, you definitely do.
And then the special mod is when you use a finisher on an elite, you generate special ammo for your fire team. When you use a finisher on a boss or a mini boss, you generate heavy ammo. Nearby Aeon Cult allies who do not have the Sect of Insight role equipped also gain a bonus to weapon damage for a short time. So you essentially have built-in special and heavy ammo finisher.
I know you're gonna like that.
Well, yeah, without the price of your super energy, yeah.
There we go.
And then the last one is Sect of Vigor. I don't know. Gain class ability energy as your allies die. Gain full class ability energy when you resurrect an ally. That sounds like a warlock. That's you.
That's definitely a warlock. That's me.
And then the special exotic perk is when you cast your super, nearby allies gain an instant burst of healing. Aeon Cult allies who did not have the Sect of Vigor role equipped also getting an overshield. That's definitely a warlock.
That's definitely warlock. That just screams warlock in front.
That's you.
Right there. That's me. I'll take it.
So it sounds like Vigor is warlock, Force is Titan, and Insight is Hunter, just by the names.
Probably based on the names, yes.
But that third
but I'm
one
definitely
is
excited to try them out. Yeah, I'm definitely excited to try these out, though. I think this will make it a lot easier for our three-player fire teams when we're trying to potentially go into some of these harder difficulties and harder events and strikes and everything. So yeah, I am definitely excited for this.
Yeah, because at the end here it says each of these mods has one perk that focuses on the user and one perk that grants benefits to their allies. Additionally, the second perk includes an extra benefit for anyone in your fire team that has not chosen the same role. So for maximum efficiency, each member of the 3-player fire team should choose a different mod to reap the most benefits.
Which, last I checked, we pretty much do. So this is going to benefit us a lot, actually.
They designed these for Grandmaster 100%.
Yep, definitely. So, all right.
Yep.
All right, guys, moving into probably one of the biggest things that is coming during this next little season here. And, of course, the last main topic that we're going to be discussing here is the Catalyst comeback. I know, Sly, you are very excited for this. Why don't you go ahead and lead it off, man?
I mean, personally, the only one that I don't have is Legend of Acrius, or no, it's one of those two. I don't care. But for Catalyst comeback, this is good for anyone that has returned with Shadowkeep or anything that was sunset. So for the weapons that are included in this, because they were associated with vaulted content and are now coming back, Bad Juju, Izanagi's Burden, Sleeper Simulant, the Huckleberry, Worldline Zero, Polaris Lance, Telesto, Legend of Acrius, and Skyburner's Oath. All of these, except for the Whisper of the Worm and Outbreak Perfected, are still unobtainable for anyone who hasn't already earned them, but they will be added in a future update. So for those two big guns that had their own specific unique missions, they are not going to be added in this update, but they will be added in a future update.
Okay. All right. So it's definitely, anyone always hates to see that whole, it's not coming now, we're telling you about it, but you'll see it in a future update. But at least they haven't acknowledged it. I mean, they could have
they have
acknowledged
a plan
it, and yeah, they got a plan for it. They could have easily just not mentioned it, and then everyone's like, well, we're in the dark about that one. So definitely excited if you haven't had these weapons or anything. I don't know which ones exactly I'm missing. I know I'm missing a few of them, obviously, but I'm definitely excited to see if I can go ahead and get them going forward. So definitely excited, though, for anyone who has missed out on those weapons. If you happen to have all of them, then I guess
I have a feeling that because Whisper and Outbreak were their own special and unique missions, they want to do something special instead of just throwing them out into the wild.
Right. Yeah, I can definitely see that. So, which I'm all for, honestly. Those mission specific ones, I'm all for that. Actually, I actually personally like that. So, It doesn't, it allows people who aren't able to play every single day, like me personally, I can't. But it allows you to just get those, at your own pace, which is really nice. And then if you happen to have a weekend where you can just play, then you're good to go, essentially. So.
Yep.
All right, guys, so we're going to be wrapping up this video real quick. We're going to be quickly talking about the item and quest removals and when you can expect this all to be happening in terms of, downtime from the game, when you'll be kicked from the servers, the update, all that stuff. So real quickly, first on item and quest removal, as they announced earlier this week before Season of the Hunt ends on February 9th, it's recommended that you turn in the following items and quests, or they are going to be removed from your players' inventories and will no longer be used. So, of course, we're talking about Strikes, Crucible, Gambit, Gunsmith, Crow, weekly bounties, Crucible tokens, and Crucible token gifts. I went through a lot of those tokens myself personally. Oh my God, just tons of stuff. Memory fragments for stasis, all Crow bounties, and planetary materials. They can be turned into Spider for Glimmer. Slide, you want to explain what we can expect, whether it's at this update or at a later time, what we can exactly expect when this has happened?
Sure. So in a previous TWAB for January 14th, I know, far back, they did mention in a headline called "Turn in those tokens" in this patch notes. Well, not patch notes, but this week at Bungie. So they said, since Destiny 2 launched, Guardians have been amassing vendor reputation tokens. These could be turned in for legendary gear, which would usually be dismantled for legendary shards and materials. Looking to the future, the team is excited to update the ways in which you earn reputation with virtual vendors and the rewards that come from them with you. So, firstly, they will be adding two new unique weapon rewards. Jeez, English is hard. To each of the 3 players' rituals, so 6 total across all 3 activities. These weapons are in addition to the ones added in Season of the Hunt and continue to have a small chance to drop at the end of each activity. Second, starting in Season 13 for Gambit and Crucible, so this season on Tuesday, and in future season for Strikes, rank rewards will be visible on the ritual vendors. Each season, you'll be greeted by a row of rewards, progression toward which will be earned automatically as you complete relevant playlist activities. And instead of having rank rewards dropped automatically into your loot stream, they will now be picked up manually from the vendor lists. We feel this gives much better visibility into what you'll be earning as you progress and helps you make better choices about where you spend your time. So essentially, It sounds like they are going back to Destiny 1 where they had vendor stuff that you can pick up and what you can choose and stuff of where you spend your time.
Right, exactly. So make sure you guys basically get rid of all your tokens and everything. I sat there for 2,000 plus tokens for Crucible for me personally. And then basically the way it's going to work is that as you continue to do these events in the future, Crucible, Strikes, you name it, you then go back to the vendors and then they'll give you the rewards that you're going to get instead of it just automatically dropping. And then it seems that they have a better cycle of what you can receive after you've completed your initial first rounds of doing those activities, which is definitely really nice. So we'll have to see if how constantly they update it and everything, but nonetheless, I'm definitely excited. So
yeah, they got rid of the gotcha game aspect.
Basically, yes, which I'm all for. So,
thank you.
All right, guys, a final little bit here is, of course, update 3.1 and the maintenance timeline. So next Tuesday, February 9th, maintenance for update 3.1 will begin. Here is the timeline of events. So 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, the maintenance will begin. 8:45 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, players will be removed from activities. Destiny 2 is going to be brought offline. Nothing new that we've seen here before when it comes to updates. 9 a.m. 3.1 will be available across all platforms and regions. Players will be able to log back into Destiny. And finally, at 10 a.m., everything should be finished, wrapped up, assuming nothing goes wrong. And then we can jump into the game and everything will be available as listed before.
Correct.
So, yeah, I think other than that, that's about it for the big update and everything. I'm super excited for all this stuff to be hitting. I know some people have jumped off the Destiny train. It's totally fine. I don't know why you're watching this video if we've talked about it by now, but nonetheless, I'm
supporting 5.9.
It is true. It is true. So again, thank you so much for always supporting the 5.9 guys. But if you again want to catch us on Twitch live for our Destiny coverage, then we are available every Monday. We also put up the Raw streams and everything on our 5-9 Uncut channel. That is, of course, down in the description below. And like I said before, after this goes live on the 9th, probably the upcoming weekend, so that's like the 14th or 13th, then we will also be doing a special live stream. At least me and Sly, if not more, we'll be over there going over season 13 stuff, doing events, all that kind of fun stuff. So anything less that we need to talk about real quick?
Oh yeah, by the way, because we actually did plan a video for this, like just real quick, but stuff happened and it got corrupted for whatever reason. Eventually they will be bringing back the Vault of Glass raid. Yep. They are touching it up. They're not doing a complete overhaul of it, meaning they're not changing mechanics. They might add in a few things, but they're not changing it. Bungie, do not give me random rules on my Fatebringer. Just leave it as Outlaw Firefly, because that is Fatebringer. Don't touch it. Thank you.
All right, and I think with that, we're going to end this video, guys, here. So again, thank you so much for everyone that has supported 5-9 Gaming. Again, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, like the video as well, and let us know your thoughts down below in the comments if you are an avid Destiny player yourself, or if you are maybe thinking of coming back, or if you're not currently playing Destiny, what was the reason for wanting to take a break or leaving the game? Leave all your comments down below as always. So anyway, guys, I've been Talon, this has been Sly, and until next time, everyone, we'll see you all in the next one. Johnny.